What's up? It's Destiny back for another video, and today we're going to talk about child safety and firearm safety. I've actually been asked this question a few times if I could speak about firearm safety and child safety, so here we are. I'm going to start by saying child safety when it comes to firearms is so very much important. I'll say for me, I grew up in a house unbeknownst to me that there were guns in the house. I had no clue, no idea until one day, I think I was like 15 years old. We were in the process of moving. For whatever reason, I went into my dad's car in his trunk. It was an MR2, super cool car. Went to the trunk of the MR2 and I saw a shoebox. I'm like, what is this shoebox here? It's heavy. So I opened the shoebox and I see like a little rag. I'm like, well, what's under the rag? So I lifted up a chrome firearm. I don't know the make. I don't know the model. I don't know the caliber. I don't know nothing. I see it and I kind of freak out. So I just put the rag back on top, put the shoebox down, close the trunk, run to my mom. So thankfully I wasn't really curious and wanted to touch it and anything like that. My parents did not go over firearm safety with me, and this is no shade to them. We just didn't have that. So for me, because I do have children, before I got a firearm, I sat them down, because some people were like, don't tell them that you're getting it, just get it, put it up, blah, blah, blah. I feel like curiosity kills the cat. Children are curious. Adults are curious. We want to see, we like to explore the unknown, the things that we don't know about, the things that we're curious about. And I think that's where people get hurt, when they're uninformed, when they're uneducated, when they don't have the knowledge. So before I made the purchase, we already had like a little BB gun that I let my older son shoot in the backyard, shoot paper plates. So I went over the universal laws of firearm safety with them, using the BB gun as the tool, as the example. And I let them know, I'm gonna purchase a firearm. It's not a toy for you all. This is mommy's. This is for protection. This is for self-defense. This is nothing that y'all can ever play with or anything of that nature. But of course my older son was like, well, will I be able to get to shoot it? Will I be able to get to hold it? I said, only when I allow you to. We will have those moments. You can't do it without me, or without a trainer or an instructor or a coach. And so that was pretty clear. I go over the universal laws of safety with them. He might say too much. My older son might say too much, but we'll just be in the house chilling. Quiz them. Give me one to log. Give me two. Give me three. Give me all four. What is this? What is that? Quizzing them. And, you know, I have a younger son who's a toddler, but he's in on it too. So I did not want to keep it a secret, because I think that is one of the hangups that my family actually had with me becoming a firearm owner. They were worried about my kids. Well, you got kids. Are you sure this is what you want to do? What about the kids? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm responsible. I'm going to talk to them about it continuously. It's not just a one-time conversation. It's a conversation that you have very often. I'm going to have it in a safe place. I have a safe for my firearms, which is, I'm not going to show you right now, but it has the keypad, it has the fingerprint, and it comes with the key. They do not know the keypad. It does not match to their fingerprint, and they don't have the key. So it's pretty safe. And if it's not in the safe, it's actually on my person. There was an incident recently, like a few days ago, in the county that I live in, where I'm gonna give you the whole little story. So parents have a safe, they're firearm owners. Something's wrong with their safe. I don't know what could be wrong with their safe, but something was wrong with their safe. They had two firearms. One they had on the top of the refrigerator, loaded. One they had on their nightstand, loaded. They went to the grocery store and they had their 16-year-old daughter watching, I think it was a 3-year-old. Yes, it was a 3-year-old, watching the 3-year-old child. 3-year-olds are curious. 3-year-olds, you have to literally have eyes on them at all times. 3-year-old goes into the bedroom, gets the firearm, fires it, and unalives himself. So that is such a tragedy, because that is something that could have absolutely been avoided. It could have been absolutely avoided with putting it in a safer place. Your safe is broke. I'm not in nobody's pockets, but it costs not that much to go down to your local sporting goods store, your local pawn shop, gun shop, and get a safe. Even if it's just a quick little safe to keep it safe from your children. It's nothing to have these conversations with your children. Like my 4-year-old, he's not, in the beginning he was curious. Now he's not. He understands it's mommy's. It's for bad guys. And he does not try to get it at all. So we have to have these conversations with our children. We cannot leave them in the dark. I don't believe in having firearms and not letting the children in the house know that it's there. They need to know. They need to know the seriousness of it. They need to know the universal laws of safety when it comes to a firearm. They need to know that it's not a toy. They need to know that it's not something that they should ever play with. If they have questions, come to them, come to you. My son, he has questions. My older son, he'll ask me. So I'll get my firearm completely unloaded, magazine away, no ammo in the room, and he'll watch me break it down. He'll watch me put it together. Then I'll have him clear the mag. What are you going to do to make sure that the firearm is safe? Show me what you do. And he does it. We have to do these things with our children because they need to know the power, the seriousness, and the responsibility that comes with being around a firearm. I don't know. Tragedies like what happened Wednesday, super sad, super avoidable. Super avoidable. And I'm not trying to victim blame or shame or whatever the case may be. You know, everybody's so politically correct these days. The facts are the facts. That could have been absolutely avoided, just like a lot of these incidents and tragedies can be avoided if people just have the proper knowledge and if they put your firearms away. Put your firearms away when you have children. My firearm is literally on me right now. Literally on me right now. If it's not going to be on me, it's going to be put up in a safe where my children have no access to. So that's really what I wanted to speak on as it pertains to children and firearm safety. I think that we should be having these conversations with our children. We should be exposing to them in a safe, healthy manner. We should give them the tools as far as the knowledge of knowing how to lock back the slide, how to clear the firearm to make sure it's safe, how to drop the mag, the universal laws of safety. They need to know these things so that they know this is not for me to be touching without mom or dad's permission. This is not something for me to be running around the house playing with or looking for, things like that. And you know your children. You know, because children they mature at different levels. Everybody is different. It's not a one size fits all. I mean, the basics are letting them know the seriousness, the safety, the laws of safety. That is one size fits all. But introducing them as far as letting them go shoot, letting them, take the firearm apart, things like that is what you feel your child is comfortable with and what their maturity level is. If they're, oh yeah, I'm just going to shoot, they're not ready. They're not ready. But you would only know that for your child. But yeah, I don't think that it needs to be a secret. I don't think that it needs to be something hidden and kept away, because that curiosity is going to make them do things and go looking and possibly put themselves or someone else at risk and in danger. And we don't need any more incidents like this. We don't need any more incidents like this. So talk to your children, have the conversation. And I ask my kids, how do y'all feel about guns being in the house? How do y'all feel about me carrying every day? How do you feel about that? I talk to my children. We have like impromptu family meetings. We sit down. So how do you feel about this? And they're honest with me because it's a safe space so that they can express themselves regardless of if mommy's gonna like it or not. They're gonna tell me how they feel and be upfront and honest. I feel that parents, we need to have those safe spaces with our children so that we can have a better understanding as to what they're feeling, what they're thinking, and so that they understand what we expect, what we're thinking, and let them know that we hear them. How you feel matters, is validated. We could go on a whole nother topic about children and making them feel validated and felt and heard and things like that. But yes, talk to your kids, man. Let those old ways go of not talking to your children. Talk to your children, explain things to them, get their feedback on things. I think it will be better for us all if the children have the understanding and the knowledge. So yeah, that's it for today's video, child. And maybe I'll do a video. I don't know if my kids really want to be on camera, but maybe I can do it in a way where y'all can hear their voices when we're having those types of conversations. I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know when, but I think I'm gonna do that. I think that'll be cool. So y'all can see, have that open floor, have that openness with your children, and you know, it's just better. It's just way better. So yeah, do me a favor, share this video with anyone that you know carries a firearm or has firearms in their house, thinking about getting a firearm, has children. Share this video with them. We need the knowledge spread. We need people to understand the seriousness of this. You can have a firearm with children in your house. You just need to have the proper safety tools in place. You need to have a safe. When you want to purchase your firearm, make sure you're purchasing a safe. Make sure you're purchasing a holster. You need to have these things before you bring the gun home, especially if you have children. Period. Okay? So we need to get this information out. We need to do our part to try to spread knowledge and stop tragedies like this. So share it with your folks. Go ahead and hit the like and give me a thumbs up. Okay? Leave a comment. Do you have children? Do you talk to your children about firearm safety? Do you take them to the range with you? You know, chit chat. I do talk back. And if you're not subscribed, what are we doing? If you're not subscribed, you're low-key hating, and we don't have that over here. This is all love. This is family. This is fellowship. This is friends. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. If you love someone, tell them I love you.